So about a week ago I made these roofless buildings in Southampton, which I thought turned out pretty good with this pretty cool mural on the side and everything. So I decided to build the rest of the block around it as well. And this actually ended up taking longer than the buildings themselves, at about 14 hours. So I started on this pavement, which took so long to get right. This texture really isn't fun, and I'm still not massively happy with it, but I think it's the best I can do. As these buildings are right opposite the central train station, there are quite a few bus stops. You can see me building these on the right. And then with a few more details, that area on the right is all done. So now I'm moving over towards the kind of bottom end of it. So there's a car park in the middle of all of these buildings. Not too much going on there. I know you can't see it much on the replay, but there's not a lot going on there. And then we move on to the pavement. There's another bus stop, some seating for the Starbucks and Costa, which are right next to each other for some reason. Two coffee shops, one building. Sure, why not? There's this little garden. That's pretty cool. There's some benches inside. And this is only the start of the greenery. It kind of gets worse from here. So, I mean, okay, no. First there's this car park. The front one's a public car park, and then the one behind is just for the office buildings. I think these turned out pretty cool. And now, kind of the bits I'm leaving blank are just full of trees and greenery, which takes a long time to build. So you can really see me here just kind of trying to avoid it. So I'm making everything but the trees here. So you can see me making all the paths behind that are just not trees, because I just didn't want to make the trees. They're a pain to make. So there's the paths basically done, and then we've got some signs, traffic lights, lampposts, and finally, I can't avoid them anymore, trees. So with each of these trees, I can find the height of them on 3D view, and then you kind of work out roughly how wide they are, and you can build up a skeleton of branches. Then I cover them in emerald blocks, and then I can replace them with the mix of the tree, which is, in most cases, about 70% leaves and 30% air, just to give some gaps. So that's most of the trees done there now. And then there's the rest of this pavement. So that one with the granite blocks, that was a pain to make because there's so many different sections that I had to TPL. And then we've got these pathways here, which I had to guess some of the outlines for because the trees were covering them. I love trees so much. But yeah, this wavy patterned one turned out pretty well, I think. And we've just got a few little trees to finish it off. 8 of them, in fact. I was not happy to be making 8 more trees after all of this building. But I think it turned out pretty good. So here's the building in real life, and then if we compare it to the one in Minecraft, looking pretty cool. You can just about work out the murals, what it is meant to be. And then just one more comparison. There we go. And I think they're looking pretty cool. So after this, I think I'm going to go back to building the university. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe. Goodbye.